I'm Christy Thomas, and my story at Taylor's started about 8 years ago. And really, I guess you could say about 14 years ago. I grew up in Columbia and was very active in my church there, and moved up here, kind of hit a time in my life where I just needed a break and needed to start fresh, and moved up to Greenville. I had no family. And I grew up with being surrounded by family and friends. We were very involved in our church, and always had kind of that safety net. And I moved up here and had no one. I just was so hungry for community, more so than anything else, and just a body of believers to be a part of. I got involved in various different churches, and just really struggled with feeling connected. Some friends at work knew that I was really struggling and trying to find a place to go to church, or just to find that community. And they said, well, you should talk to this particular person. And even though we worked in the same school, believe it or not, our paths rarely ever crossed. And it happened to be summertime. And I thought, I don't know how I'm going to get in touch with her. And I walked in, I will never forget this, I walked into the Target in Greer, and there she was. And I'd never seen her out anywhere. And it was so clear to me that that was the Lord really putting her in my path, and went with her to Sunday school in the singles ministry, and immediately just felt so welcome and embraced. Got involved in the greeting ministry here, and really loved that, and loved kind of being one of those first faces that people see when they come to Taylor's, and welcoming them. And from there, went on a mission trip with the Coopers. Really felt God kind of tugging on me to get involved in the choir. And the choir was something that I was involved in all growing up in my home church. But it at times could feel like a big church, and you don't know anyone, and it's scary. But there were a few people on the mission trip who were in the choir. And so once again, God had placed people in my path to kind of ease that. And I will never forget my first choir rehearsal. I teared up because I realized how much I missed just the community of singers together, just worshiping. And even though we have that every Sunday, it's just something different. I can't really explain that.